A massive 3-week manhunt for 2 escaped killers in northern New York is over. A state trooper shot and captured David Sweat on Sunday. He was in Constable, New York, apparently running for the Canadian border.
In the nearby town of Malone on Friday, officers shot and killed Sweat's partner, Richard Matt. Both men were found just 30 miles away from the prison where they escaped on June 6th. Anna Werner is in Constable near the scene where Sweat was brought down. Anna, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. So behind me, this is a road behind where you see those bushes. That's the road the constable, the trooper, I should say, was coming down when he saw David Sweat somewhere in this area of this field. He yelled at him to stop. David Sweat kept running. The constable, or the trooper, I'm sorry, gave chase, and he shot Sweat. And that, in that back corner, is where David Sweat's escape finally ended.
Thank you.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo declared the 23-day nightmare finally over.
And now that we have Mr. Sweat, it gives us the opportunity to have some more questions and provide more facts on the overall situation.
First responders treated convicted killer David Sweat Sunday after he was shot twice in the back and taken into custody. New York State Police Sergeant Jay Cook is being hailed as a hero for capturing Sweat. Cook was on patrol by himself when he discovered Sweat walking beside the road. Police say Sweat was unarmed, but when confronted by Cook, he took off running. Cook gave chase.
At some point running across a field, he realized that Sweat was going to make it to a tree line and possibly could have disappeared. And he fired 2 shots from his service weapon.
Sweat was rushed to a medical center in Malone and later transferred to Albany Medical Center for treatment. Paul Meldrum and Jane Burke were visiting friends at a house next door.
He had about 1,000 feet to get to the forest, and if he hit that forest, it's straight forest, dense forest, straight through to the Canadian border, about a mile, maybe a mile and a half tops.
On Friday, Sweat's fellow escapee, Richard Matt, was shot and killed in a confrontation with police. He had a shotgun. The 2 prisoners escaped Clinton Correctional Facility on June 6th in an elaborate plan that included stolen power tools and hacksaw blades hidden in frozen meat. 2 prison employees, Joyce Mitchell and Gene Palmer, are facing criminal charges. Michael Blaine is a former corrections officer at the prison.
We want to know everything that took place, the people involved, and if they assisted in any way, and we want the answers.
Now, David Sweat is in critical condition at Albany Medical Center, and he has not been formally interviewed by investigators. Over the weekend, investigators found Sweat's DNA on a pepper shaker near the spot where Richard Matt was killed. They now say that the 2 men may have been trying to use pepper to throw off the scent of the dogs. Gail?
So many interesting details coming out now. Thank you, Anna.